Hey y'all, I'm really excited for this reaction today. We reacted to The Phantom of the Opera, covered by Voiceplay. I'm actually huge on musicals. I've seen dozens on various levels of stages and performances from like high school to Broadway to all things in between. Um, However, one of the biggest musicals I've never actually gotten the chance to see before is actually Phantom of the Opera. This is actually a lot older than any of the other songs in Voiceplay that we've reacted to in the past and predates when I first heard a song from Voiceplay a few years ago. So I'm curious to see if there's anyone I don't recognize. I didn't really recognize either of the two people on the thumbnail. As a heads up for those of you unaccustomed to my reactions, I like to pause. A lot. I like getting into the nitty gritty of the songs on all sides, so you will hear plenty of that as we go through the song. Without further ado, voice play. You up? Let's see what you got.
I am your angel of music.
Interesting. Already off the bat, before we really get into this, just like first glance, first thoughts on it. Um, Very interesting opening. Not what I'm used to from Voiceplay. Normally, I'll have them like they'll be in like one sort of room. It looks like a very different production here than I'm used to. I feel like I recognize the right name, Rachel Potter. I think I've seen that name before. I don't remember where, but I have seen that name before. So it'll be Voiceplay featuring Rachel Potter. That's my mistake. I forgot to mention that earlier. But interesting. We got like sort of like flashing as it brings it in, and we actually have voice play come up at the beginning, almost like a movie right there. It really does give like the cinematic sort of feel in there. Very interesting opening. I don't know who's singing there. I don't recognize that voice fully, but I need to give it another listen to be sure.
I am your angel of music. Come to me, angel of music.
Oh yeah, before we really get into this, one more thing. Hold on. That bass right there. I'm assuming that's Jeff. That is a good, solid bass note right there. He's, oh, absolutely majestic. I love that so much. It's like really building up here. I think they're gonna have it like about to break out. Either completely change it or like even a longer open up, like as it stretch it open at the beginning.
Come to me, angel of music. Ooh, la da 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 da.
Wait, oh, bro, I, I didn't even recognize half of these guys at first because of the difference in looks because of the 9 years it's been since then. So we got Lane here. Uh, that's Jeff, I think. Oh, it's so weird seeing him with short hair. Oh, that's weird. I've only seen him with long hair, so I'm not used to this. And then we got Rachel starting off there with great, beautiful high notes. Yeah, interesting set. Kind of minimalistic background with each person's either on a chair or like next to a chair. They got their different poses. Each one's got a mask, like almost like a masked ballroom. You got the candle out or candlesticks. Absolutely, very interesting sort of opening. Is this? Oh, what's his name? He's the guy that does production stuff. Is that Tony Joaquin or something like that? Or maybe that's someone else. I remember that was a name that was thrown around. Very interesting. I'm gonna go to like the beginning of the ooh ba da da da.
Ooh, la da 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 da. In sleep he sang to me, in dreams he came, that voice which...
Whoa, what is Lane doing there? It's almost like a whoop, and then I can't even make that so the sounds half the time. It's very interesting sort of beatbox method. And we got Jeff helping with the bass as well. And oh my goodness, Rachel with the angelic voice right there. That is a beautiful voice. I got like chills for a second there. Let's go back a little bit.
In sleep he sang to me, in dreams he came, that voice which calls to me and speaks my name. And do I dream again? For now I find.
So they're doing an interesting sort of technique here. First of all, we got Lane with the great kicks there. But you'll have the harmonies coming in, but it's only very short. They're kind of like it's very emphasized on Rachel right now with the singing, but they still have those crazy good harmonies right there with the now again with each part there, and they don't overdo it either. They just like just enough to like accent Rachel's singing there, making it a whole team effort while still shining the spotlight on Rachel right there. I'm loving their style right now.
My name. And do I dream again? For now I find the phantom of the opera is there inside my mind.
Oh, they're unmasking themselves. Oh, wait. So is this guy? I'm gonna just go with Tony. I don't know if that's actually Tony, so I apologize in advance if I just say the wrong name this entire time. But Tony, I'm asking, is he a higher part? Is he a? I noticed we don't have Cesar. Is he gonna be baritone then? Or like baritone tenor? We got the great harmony with Ellie and Jeff right there for while she's singing there. And oh, these harmonies just work so well. They blend so perfectly when they need to, but then they still bring it out for those shining spotlight moments. We got Lane going crazy as well with all those different beatboxing things. Like I keep every single video we've reacted to, I've learned one more thing that he can do. It's like he has an extra thing every single video. And it's like, oh, he can do that too. Oh, and that. Okay. I have expectation to do like some sort of like electric guitar with his beatboxing sometime. Yeah, let's go back and listen to a little bit more of that.
And do I dream again? For now I find the phantom of the opera is there inside my mind.
Okay. It's the Hooligan and Mask. Oh, this looks weird. I'm seeing them like it's like a time capsule right now because I'm not used to seeing them so far back. Still absolutely spectacular 9 years ago as they are now. It's interesting seeing how they've grown in different areas though, like or the emphasis has changed. Also very interesting how it goes like back and forth between black and white and colored. Like we started out black and white at the beginning, and then we got like a few flashes of black and white as we continue on. Of interesting production choice. I don't know exactly what the purpose of that is, but it definitely brings attention. But it's definitely a fun, unique twist on the colorization of their videography there. Very interesting. Looks like they're standing up as well, at least some of them when we were watching that.
Phantom of the opera is there inside my mind. Sing once again with me, how strange.
Who is that? Wait. I don't recognize this guy. Who is this guy? I mean, he's got a great voice. I just don't know who he is.
Sing once again with me, our strange duet. My power over you grows stronger yet.
Oh, is this gonna be like a... Well, I mean, obviously we got like the background, but is this gonna be more like between these two? Oh, this would be interesting if we see them like interact throughout the song. Um, I okay, I'm revising what I thought of like Tony. I think Tony's more of a tenor with Ellie, and then we got more him as the baritone, whoever this guy is. I don't know. I mean, I'm sure y'all will let me know in the comments, but uh, very interesting. And we got the half mask here. It's a different sort of mask here. I believe that has to do with Phantom of the Opera specifically. I don't know enough about Phantom of the Opera to really be sure on that. It's very interesting though. And their whole style is it's like a formal sort of thing you would see at the opera, because like opera is more of like a highbrow sort of thing, and you have like the fancier outfits for all of them too, which kind of fits with that as well. And I like how they did their costume choice here.
Strange duet, my power over you grows stronger yet. Though you turn from me to glance behind the
Oh, that is dope. Hold up. Okay, first of all, we got the shift into something black and white. As soon as you like turns her head, almost like sucking the life out of her, and that's or like bringing her to him in this sort of interaction. Oh, that's wild. And as he turns her head, it's they changed the beat behind it as well. We got more of a steady boom 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 boom. More of a steady bass line and kick there from Lane and Jeff. Very interesting mix here we got.
stronger yet. Though you turn from me to glance behind the Phantom of the Opera is there inside
She got some great notes there. Also, that cutting motion there, the Phantom of that is such a dope, such an amazing transition there. Such an amazing effect with the staccato of their voice. For those of you who don't know, staccato is when you like say a word but you say it like really quickly, like cutting it short almost. Like instead of it's instead of you know, it's the same length between notes, but the note itself is shorter. Um, it's a very fun technique to use, and it can be used in so many different ways. In this case, it was used for emphasis there for the name drop, the Phantom of the Opera. I'm loving this. And then we got the great held out note as well from Mystery Man here. Absolutely very interesting. I love this.
opera is there inside there. The Phantom of the Opera is there.
This is almost menacing in a sort of way. We got him removing his cowl as well as he moves around. Lane doing something here with his bow tie. Interesting. And when she's looking around, it's almost like she's anticipating something. Because with like you can watch her eyes when she's doing it, she's anticipating whatever's coming next, which is like alluding to something coming up here. It's a very interesting sort of they really are so expressive with their faces. I don't know like if they are like trained to do that or if that's just something they naturally sort of do with it. I remember one person in the comments called them like the theater kids of acapella in a way, which I love that name. Being a theater kid myself, I was in theater for all 4 years of high school and a little bit in grade school as well. Um, I absolutely love it because they are really so expressive. They follow through with their actions. Their actions lead to other people's reactions. They react to each other. They interact with each other, and it really works through a really engaging and immersive sort of style. And I love that about voice play.
There's the Phantom of the Opera. He's there, the Phantom of the Opera. In all your fantasy.
Oh shoot, hold on. They completely changed the colorization, the background. Hold on. It looks like they're gonna dance or something. Why are they singing? That's gonna be interesting. I mean, I feel like that's an allusion to the actual song or whatever happens in the actual musical, because I'm sure, as most musicals do, there's a lot of dancing in musicals. I wonder if it's gonna reflect that. I won't know, but it's worth considering.
The Phantom of the Opera. In all your fantasies, you always knew that man and mystery were both in you. And in this labyrinth, where night is blind, the Phantom of the Opera is there. My angel of music.
Whoa, what just happened? Hold on, hold on. They're like fully interacting and then just like completely changes there. Hold up. I gotta hear that again.
Where night is blind, the Phantom of the Opera is there. My angel of music.
Ooh, we got some high notes here now from Rachel. It's a very interesting sort of transition. Almost sort of fitting with the sort of tone of the opening, the intro, before they really got into like the harmonization there when they were introducing each character. Very interesting to see there. Also, their blend, these two blend, absolutely magnificent there. I'm loving that.
My angel of music.
They're like circling around her, almost like, I mean, they're making her the focus of the attention, of course, which makes sense because she's doing the high notes here, but she's going really well on those high notes. I've been seeing such a phenomenal voice range from her in just this song alone. Absolutely fantastic. It's interesting seeing how they portray this eerie look, this eerie sort of tone through their music, through their actions, through their movements. Very like mysterious, eerie, alluding to something anticipatory. It's a unique sort of style, and I'm all here for it. It's very intriguing. Oh, that's phenomenal. And we got Ellie joining in on that high note too. Oh, and then suddenly it's empty. After all that, it's just suddenly empty. It's just her. Wow. You have like the echo as well at the end, just to sort of emphasize, like, draw out those notes, because we had the harmony before, but they extend the high notes. I remember hearing that in Valhalla Calling. I haven't reacted to it, but I listened to it before I started doing reactions to this. Um, with Ellie's high note, it sounded like an octave difference with Rachel and Ellie there. I couldn't quite make out what note that was, but an excellent, stellar note. I mean, y'all sort of got them all facing the front, more or less. Uh, as they do that final note. I don't know if there's been more after this or if it's just going dark, like the beginning was when we just had like 5 seconds of just darkness before Voiceplay showed up. It's a unique way to end it if that's how they end it.
Hey everybody, thanks so much for watching.
It was. That was the end. Alright. Well, that was a very interesting music video. It's very different from anything I've reacted to before. It's and very different from anything I've seen from Voiceplay in the past. I still don't know who this guy is. If y'all could let me know in the comments, and let me know if I called the other guy by the correct name, that'd be very much appreciated. Um, that being said, when I think of the song, honestly, a stellar song. It's a unique sort of song. I don't normally listen to songs with that sort of tonality, that sort of like mood, that sort of setting. It's an interesting sort of way of doing it, and I really like how they did it because it's a unique sort of style, which follows Phantom of the Opera's style in general. They portrayed it really well, they carried through with it, and it still had like a similar sort of tone. Honestly, I give this a 10 out of 10. I loved this. Very interesting, very fun, intriguing, eerie. They did really well. Alrighty, well that was Voiceplay Phantom of the Opera. Thank you guys for watching. If you guys are this far ahead, might as well subscribe. I appreciate all your support. You guys have been always amazing. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you have a great rest of your day. As always, stay safe, much love, and peace. See you in the next one.